Eastern Capital Tower. Finally back. Luckily, I was quick. I almost became a plaything for the tentacles again. Gained source point, shocked, 0.01 points, Janga. Ah, this familiar source point notification, it really gives me a sense of security. Illusory weaving feather robe has been refreshed. Little brother, what date is today? Who are you? The Eastern Capital Tower is not open right now. Yawn, Chinger just took a nap, how did I end up back here? Demon Mara True Art, 6 senses sealed. Chinger used the true spitting curse, ask him what date it is today, answer the Lord's question now. Received. Answer the Lord's question. What date is today? Yes, my lord, today is the 28th of the 3rd month. Still the 3rd month? Only a few days have passed here. The time flow is completely different from the last time I traveled physically. Yuting Xue, that suspicious and sharp guy, gave up guarding the corpse so soon? He's not even at the Eastern Capital Tower, and why is the main street so desolate? All the shops are closed? The exhibits in this tower are also all gone? Has the Eastern Capital been invaded? My lord, no one has invaded the Eastern Capital, it's just that all the big bosses of the restaurants and inns on the street have run away, so they're closed. The exhibition ended last year, and the exhibits were taken back by the 4 great sects. What year? Wait, the exhibition. No, when did the Hua Chao Luan Kui end? My lord, the Hua Chao Luan Kui ended after last year's Hua Chao festival. Last year? So it wasn't just a few days, but a whole year. That's enough, Chinger erased this part of his memory. You're sweeping the floor, you saw nothing, quickly, build. Good thing I told my clone before traveling, if I didn't show up for a long time, he should impersonate me as the Jade Demon Prince and move around to maintain some level of activity. Otherwise, my disappearance for so long would have definitely attracted attention. I've been gone for so long. I wonder what's happened outside. I'll find a quiet place to rest before heading back. Northern suburbs of the Eastern Capital, Bay Lake, Lakeside Cottage. System level has increased. Current system level, level 6, new function unlocked, spirit summon possession. When did the system level up? And it even unlocked a new function, but I didn't fuse any system fragments this time? Let me see. Spirit summon possession. System function, spirit summon possession. The host can randomly summon a projection of a native creature from a previously traversed world, consuming source points to possess the host for battle. Duration 1 hour, each world can only be summoned from once. The summoned native projection has no self-awareness and is stored within the system, only usable for possession. Once possessed, the host will transform into the summoned native, with the host's original strength temporarily sealed. Possession cannot be cancelled until the 1 hour duration ends or the projection dies. If the projection dies in battle, the host remains unaffected. The summoned projection retains all its original abilities, adapted by the system to be compatible with the current world. X world has been recorded. Would you like to summon a native projection from X world? Isn't this basically spirit possession, like Taoist divine channeling? Beep, even the Loguan sect would have to call me daddy now. System, you really gave me a huge surprise. You leveled yourself up without a word and even added such a powerful function. Too bad each world can only be summoned from once, and it's only the main worlds. Weren't those smaller X worlds recorded? Well, it doesn't matter. Of all the worlds I've traveled to, X world should be the strongest. Summon, start the summoning now. Give me a 7-star spirit. Beep it, why is it this guy? Summon from X world, 5-star Black Jade Dragon, Fan Mo. Selecting Fan Mo's projection for possession requires 4,000 source points. What terrible luck, X world has so many godlike beings. And I end up drawing a defeated opponent. Innate 7th realm merging with Tao True Realm, a walking authority figure, probably a tough fight, but Fanmo's 5-star ability, which can seal an opponent's true energy, might work against innate 6th or even 7th realm opponents. If it does, then in the main world, this could be a lethal trump card. But 4,000 source points for just 1 hour, and it's one-time use system, you're such a ripoff. My true self, you've finally appeared. Why is the clone body's signal coming from so far away? Didn't I tell you to stay in the Tang dynasty and develop internal heaven after finishing the escort mission? Where did you run off to? My true self is unaware. The Tang dynasty has been heavily investigating internal heaven. I couldn't openly oppose the authorities, and if I did and lost, it would only damage the prestige you worked so hard to build for internal heaven. So after careful consideration, I abandoned this mission. Beep it, my internal heaven neither stole nor cheated. At most, we just provoked the Eastern capital's government a little. Did the authorities really need to be so petty? What about Xie Yan? If internal heaven, which is completely harmless, is getting cracked down on this hard, then that guy, who has literally planted spies in the imperial court, should be in 100 times worse trouble. Did the Tang dynasty root him out? I don't know. I haven't heard any news about the Tang dynasty taking action against Xie Yan. Looks like they're being very discreet about investigating Xie Yan. Fine, if they won't take me in, I'll find another place. Your decision was correct. What about internal heaven in the Han dynasty? Did you find Tian Qi and Tian Shi? I did, but I don't think their development model is ideal. Preaching within the Shui Lu seems easy but is actually extremely dangerous. It could attract innate ninth realm figures like the ancestors of bliss. So I stopped their actions and had them only preach to scattered cultivators and small sects. I even personally helped them subdue a few innate second and third realm experts. Not bad, not bad, that was very well thought out. So where are you now? I'm in the Xilan Kingdom. Ha, why did you run off to the Xilan Kingdom? I thought about it carefully. Your goal in developing internal heaven is to collect extreme emotions. Looking at the results alone, martial artists generate high-quality extreme emotions, but they're difficult to extract. Ordinary people's emotions aren't as lasting, but they're much easier to collect. Also, considering too much build-up, get to the point. Ahem, in short, I've developed a safe and highly efficient method to collect extreme emotions for you. However, explaining and implementing it will be a bit complicated. If you're free, my true self, come find me in the Xilan Kingdom in 3 days. I have a big surprise for you. Oh? Alright, I'll come find you. Any other major news worth reporting? Yes, a big event happened during the year you were gone. The Shima sect found the Chonling Dao sect's mountain gate, and wiped them out. To be precise, it happened not long after you left for the Tang dynasty, but the news hadn't spread at the time. Yuan Xing personally took action. The Chonling Dao sect master, an innate 6th realm cultivator, perished. The Zhao bloodline was cut off, and Yan Ryu, supported by Yuan Xing, became the new Chonling Dao sect master. They say Yan Ryu betrayed Chonling Dao, sided with the Heart Demon sect, and led the wolves into the house. Yan Ryu, huh, sounds exactly like her. It would be more surprising if she didn't sell out Chonling Dao. But logically, they should have been wary of her. How did she still manage to pull it off? That's the biggest news. Besides that, there's one more thing. My true self, I've advanced to the innate 5th realm. What did you say? Say that again. Hey, you heard me right. In the year you were gone, I worked hard getting beaten up, training every day. Now, my cultivation realm is even higher than yours. But I have this vague feeling, although the demon Mara true art you passed to me theoretically includes the innate 6th realm, I might not be able to reach that level just by training alone. If you want me to grow stronger, you'll probably have to personally find me an opportunity to break through. Got it, shut up, I don't want to hear you talk right now. Alright, but let me say 2 more things about the escort mission you assigned me. Don't tell me that also went wrong. Elder Gong's son and the others have safely returned to the Maching sect, but your sister doesn't like me and won't let me follow her. I can only confirm that she entered the Liantai monastery. As for whether Abbot Simei punished her or how she's doing now, I have no idea. That girl. Fine, you don't need to worry about it, I'll go check on her. You go handle your big surprise. Hanging up. And my last sentence, wait, he hung up already? What an impatient true self. I didn't even get to tell him I ran into Wei Qishuang and got slashed by her. Oh well, aside from leaving a scar and my blood sea demon arm being finicky when absorbing skills, there's no real problem. I'll let him deal with it when he gets here. Liantai Monastery, Lotus Pond. Sister has been sitting in the pond for half a day. When can we execute the plan, my lord? Wait for her to be alone, show up, lecture her, and give her a good beating? Let's wait a little longer. Sister, and these little nuns sure are something. Half a day without moving, Qing'e is getting bored, aren't their legs numb? I don't know about the little nuns, but Ran is about to break her concentration. Senior Sister Xie, if you slack off, I'll report you to Marshal Aunt Simei. Chuckle. Ah, Sister got scolded, my lord. How did you know she lost focus? No one knows a sister better than her brother. That girl just shifts her weight a little, and I can tell what she's about to do. My lord, your description is so vivid. Forget it, I'll let her off this time. I'm feeling a little homesick. Let's go back and take a look. Okay, Qing'e also misses sect leader sister. No, not sect leader sister. Huh! Just looking at Ran made me realize. Even though I'm just a wandering soul who traveled here, I'm not alone. In this world, there's a little girl named Ran and a group of people whose bonds with us run deeper than blood. They've always been waiting for me. 2 days later, Bailan Town. We'll stay at the Siam Manor for 2 days before heading back to the marching sect. Strange, since when were there so many gambling houses at the foot of the sect's mountain? It's too lively. Did I get the location wrong? The roads have been rebuilt, marble pavement. Elder Gongsun must have done this. Was there a house here before? It's plain and sticks out like a sore thumb. This house doesn't match Elder Gongsun's aesthetic at all. How has it not been torn down? Someone's inside this aura. It feels familiar. Humph? It's you. The 5 beauties and 5 young lords of the Han dynasty. Jade Demon Prince Xie Yan, after being away for so long, you've finally returned. Surely you haven't forgotten me? After all, we've met before. Perhaps it's time for a proper introduction. I am the lord of the great heaven demon sect Yutingxue.